you're recording. Can you do that again? Because I didn't start the recording.
It's that.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Faith Essay, and I wanted to share my experience, my summer internship experience at HHSC EIEM. Who am I? I am a college transfer from A&M to a Texas State University. I'm a college junior. I'm supposed to be a senior, but since I transferred, they didn't take a lot of my credits. But I'm studying at Texas State University and majoring in anthropology and criminal justice. And I transferred from A&M to Texas State. And my ambition, like my future goal, is to work as a forensic anthropologist or a forensic investigator for the CIA or FBI. And then what is EIAM? It is the team made up of the HHS portal, the enterprise portal, and it allows the employees to like request access for applications. And that's what I pretty much learned this summer. And it's also made of the provisioning team, which provides the employees the access for the application after they request it. And my role was to help both. I was lucky to help both because I originally started off with the provisioning team, and then Chuck introduced me to Daniel, so I got to work with the infrastructure team too. And then I assisted on a day-to-day basis, what I would usually do is data entry and collecting, and faxing and phone calls, and Excel compilation, and learning and understanding the portal. My first project was the one when I came in. Kristen gave it to me. It was, I came in and she gave me a paper with all types of numbers and names on it. So I didn't know what to do with it. And Kristen was like, be creative and find ways to organize information and update that information. And so what I would do is that I would call the people who have the access to the application and ask them, do you still want this to go as follows? And then if they said yes, I would update it. If they said no, I would not. And I learned a lot from this project. I learned a lot because I thought I knew everything about Excel, but apparently not. So I learned
There's no such thing.
I learned so much to enhance my Excel skills. And I've also learned that every problem has a solution, because what I would do is, what I've learned is that anything you're given, use all your tools as you're given, but if you can't, it doesn't mean that you have to stop. There's other solutions to the problem. And then I've learned the right communication always gives an accurate information. And my second project, I got to work with Michelle, and it was the SysCat system. I didn't officially get to work in it, but I was supposed to, but another internship program, and so it was a whole, I couldn't work around it. But what I learned in the SysCat, what we're supposed to do, well, I was supposed to help with Michelle and Gary actually. So what happened was that we were supposed to make a prototype of the application and see if it works. And from this, I understood that like testing is better than assumptions, because you can't really assume that it will work. Because if it doesn't work, then that's where the problem would occur. So testing is better than assumptions, and step-by-step processes are always very good. And then my third project was with Daniel, application access for transferring individuals. This one too, I didn't get to work in it, but what I did understand from it was that what was happening was that it was a plan that to help transfer individuals, like the access for individuals to various apps that EIEM had control of. That one was interesting. And the other lessons I learned from this was that there's a high importance in planning, there's a high importance in teamwork and team. And attention to detail is very my fourth project was the name format report for all apps. I worked with Neha. Chuck actually gave us that one, and I worked with Neha for this one. And I like this one because I didn't know that there was more than one way that you can input information for like password and usernames. So I learned from that I thought it was very interesting. So what we did was that we would go to everyone who would like the leader for that application, and we'll ask them what kind of information, how do they input this, and we just got a list and everything. And from that I learned communication is key. And another one is because Neha asked a lot of questions, and from all her questions she was able to receive answers, and she was able to complete the project because we were given a set time, and she completed it just like that. Working with her, it was amazing. And then never assume anything is another thing that I learned. And I also worked with Erin for Tracy's goodbye. So I got to videotape the whole. It was the theme was not Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones. It was Game of Thrones theme, and it was amazing. I learned that no assignment is too small, and you should also have fun while you're working. It was really awesome. So, additionally, this one I didn't present to the other interns, but this was after the presentation that I also got to work on this. Orain taught me about ESSO, and I thought that was really interesting. So like all the emails that I usually get in the morning, I finally understood what they meant. Like they were just coming in, but I didn't know what they meant at first. But when he was telling me about ESSO, I was like, oh, so that's what the ticket completed means. And then Visio project, I worked with Brett with that one, and that one I liked because what happened is that in school too, I was originally a computer science major, and we also worked on Visio, but I didn't know much about it. Like I knew a lot of things, but I didn't know just like the Excel, I thought I knew everything, but
Yeah.
you really don't.
If Excel is a hill, Visio is a mountain.
Yeah. And working on this one, I learned so much more too. So that one was an amazing project. And the application requirement gathering meeting, I went with Neha for this one, and that was the first time I actually went to a meeting where a phone conference and everything. It was so cool. I liked it. And so sitting through the meeting with Neha too, it was amazing. And I just want to thank everybody so much, and especially Chuck and Tracy, because if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would be here. So I'm just so happy, and I learned so much, and I could actually take everything I learned and apply it in school when I go back to school. Thank you, everybody.
Faith has been great.
That's a great job.
Faith has been great. She's been so willing to learn and excited about any assignment, like
Yes.
Erin said, no matter how small or insignificant.
We were very lucky we were able
Yes.
to throw her into a bunch of different things and get her a wide variety of experience in what we do. And a lot of exposure to stuff that she'll be able to use for a lot of things. So, yeah, it was a good summer. Thank you for being here.
Very upbeat.
Yeah, you're such a
Always
lovely
smiling.
person.
Always smiling. I love that.
I'm going to miss the growing collection of paper clips. I don't understand.
When I first met you, I was like, she's got to be fake. No one could be that nice and wonderful all the time. But you are. You're an anomaly.
And her hair always changes.
I know. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
She met us all and didn't run away screaming.
Well, and every year Terry and I are always so excited to have all the interns come in, because it not only gives them a chance to learn from us, but we learn a lot from them too. And I've had an intern now for 4 summers, it's wonderful to be able to give our experience to them, and for them to be, get a shortcut in the business world. I think that a lot of people don't get a chance. And it also gives you the opportunity, you know, when you come into the state, you know, there's just kind of the stigma of, you know, state employees that they don't do very much. They're, you know, by the side of the road. There's 8 of them by the side of the road. One of them is working, you know, kind of thing. And, you know, you get a completely different perspective by working with us day in and day out. You realize how busy we are, how crazy we are, and how fun we are too. So it's wonderful. Thank you for being here this summer.
Yeah, thank you, Faye. Thank you. It's fun working with you.
Okay. Well, there's pizza and drinks.
Start us off, Chuck.
Me, no, y'all start.
I'm not waiting on right
Jim will start.
Thank you.